Very good morning to all. First of all, I will thank PTVS Institute of Management for organizing this Startup Expo, and especially in Saturday, and allowing me to come here and spend the day with young innovators, entrepreneurs, and the authorities of Institute. For that, I will thank to the President of the Institute, CA Anil Ganji, Vice President Mr. Jogji, and Joint Secretary CA Hemanji. They are quite experienced and visionary in their mind, because when I was approaching to the venue, I found the old person was standing in the other side of the building, and I thought maybe he's trying to cross the road. But when I get down and after entering to the campus, I found it's nobody. It is your Joint Secretary Sir, Hemanji. And later I started discovering the interest. I found he was there to stand that things are on right or not. How he was making sure that each and every action, the planning should be intact. And that is the kind of passion and the spirit and action he has. And I was quite influenced after knowing that this. So, my appreciation and also my, what I will say, I really seek your blessing, because at this age, this kind of involvement, it's really not only when it is influencing me, definitely it must be inspiring others. Then when I entered into the venue, then I found another person in the form of your Vice President with lots of passion and energy. Then it was challenging for me that I will bring my energy or how I will match his energy. Then later when I entered further, then I found another person with more vision and thoughts. So one by one, the president, the principals, directors, everybody started doing a lot of things. Then somebody told me that we are going, that I am going to motivate, but I thought at least I will get motivated from these people, then only I will be able to motivate the students. So that was kind of a movement I'm going through till this moment, and let's see that how these things will go further. And through this my speech or through my action, at least I will try to inspire many young people. Those are here in this room. No doubt, Professor Sucheta Madam, then Director Professor Tejasvi Desmukh Madam. So all the leadership, and because of all this top commitment from the top authorities, things are happening. So you all are fortunate enough, and actually this is a kind of a blessing for you all, because you all are part of this management institute and having support from these people, and they are not only guiding you, mentoring you, also they are handholding you each and every stages. And just I saw, I was there in the Startup Expo, there also they are, how they are giving the platforms and learning opportunities to these students to do the business while in their study, and giving them a vision that how you can build startups, how you can earn revenue and also generate wealth for yourself, for your family, for the society, for the institute, and bring lots of brand and name and fame for the society. So this all together, I saw it as a kind of package, and you all are actually in the right hand. You are in the right place, in the hand of right people, and I think I can assure that the future, especially in terms of entrepreneurial future, is good here. And also I know that the MBA program, it's running well, and they are aiming that all the students, those will be part of MBA, they should finally see the light of startup or some business as we are expecting from that program. Coming to the today's, because I was told that in this Startup Expo, students starting from school to college, and the management also they are participating. So let me highlight certain points which is very, very essential, because I have only 10 to 15 minutes in my hand. In the afternoon I have another detailed session. But next 10 to 15 minutes, what I want to say, that in this financial capital of our country, and also we say that this is the Bollywood, right? Bollywood, the space where Bollywood is happening, and every day you will find some mirchi masala news connects to the Bollywood and something like that. And if I will ask you in the last 1 year, what was the kind of a best marriage happened? Like best tops, the marriages between Ranbir and Alia, or Vicky Kaushal, or Katrina, or you can take recent Kiara with Siddharth, right? This is very, very tough. Everybody is talking like that. But today we will not talk that. Today we will talk another marriage. Marriage between two characters. Marriage between two characters. And there was one child also. But nobody is talking about that marriage. And we all are experiencing it. We are always, every day we are observing this marriage. We are always observing that how that family is growing, but we are not talking about that family. We are not talking about the marriage between these two characters and about the child. The child name is called Innovation. The child name is Innovation. The mother name of that child is called Necessity. And the father name of that child is called Creativity. So the innovation you are talking about is the creation of necessity and creativity. Necessity is the mother of invention, or we can say it's innovation, and creativity is the essential of it. We call it father. And when I say necessity, it is always connected with the time. With time, necessity changes, and time, necessity represents the time. When creativity represents the happiness. The creativity says about the culture. The creativity comes from the environment. The recent study at Harvard says that creativity and happiness has a very good correlationship, positive correlationship. Earlier, the myth was only pain and necessity are the precursor or the motivation factor for innovation, but actually this myth is debunked. Now, the relationship says that to happier people, those are happy, they are more creative. That means happiness leads to creation of the creativity. That means necessity will, no doubt, will lead to invention and innovation, but that innovation, when it coupled with creativity and happiness, then only that innovation gets recognized in the market. Neither that innovation will remain with you only, because you will think that you are creative. You will think that you have created the invention or you have done some innovation, but others will not recognize. Just raise your hand, how many of you think that you have some innovation that you did in past or you are currently having, that you can say that you did something new thing, or you did some new product, you developed a new product or service that you can showcase to somebody as innovation? Please raise your hand. How many of you have some innovation product, service, or some actions in your life so far? In nutshell, are you creative or not? Yes? How many of you? Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. That means you are not confident about that you are creative or not. But actually, you treat yourself creative or not. For every action that is new, you have to be a creative thinker. Then only you can perform that new activity. That means you can treat yourself creative or not, You are a creative thinker while pursuing any new activity. That means this creativity is there in everybody. Only it is a matter of how we are discovering, how we are realizing it. Human beings are the best creation in this world. So far, no other species there which can say that super to the human being. We are the best creation in this world. God has given us 3-4 things which we are quite distinct from as compared to other creations. Like we can walk, we can speak, we can think, we can also correct the actions, past actions, to make it better. These qualities are not you will not find with any species except human being. And we are the surviving and most dominant species in this world because of these qualities. We have survived through many challenges, calamities, and also we have survived through many, you can say recently COVID हो या फिर उससे पहले बहुत सारे ऐसे crisis through we have survived, and we have survived because of this innovativeness, because of the entrepreneurial quality that is within us. Maybe the intensity of the creativity, intensity of the entrepreneurship varies from person to person, but every person has this quality. Few people discover it, few people refine it, few people develop it, and they shine. Certain people, they could not able to realize it, and they remain there. So what is the total moral of the whole thing is that human beings have the creativity, they have this entrepreneurial quality, but we are not introspecting. We are not deeply thinking about it. We are not refining on it. Every day spend 20 to 30 minutes, ask one or two common questions, very common question. Actually, what is the objective of your life? What changes you want to bring in this world? After asking the same question for 1 month time, 2 months time, till you get a concrete answer, I'm very much sure that you will find a right answer, where you will find where is your interest. We are not saying that everybody will start out, everybody will convert into an entrepreneur, everybody will bring innovation, everybody will do the invention. It's not possible. In the world, you will find 2 to 3%, maximum 5% people into this category. Remaining 95% will have some other qualities. But what we are saying, your thinking, your action can be entrepreneurial. Your approach can be innovative. Maybe somebody excel in music, somebody will excel in painting, somebody will excel in some other areas. But the way you are expressing yourself, it should be innovative way so that not only you will communicate your feeling, also through your communication, through your quality, you will influence others positively. I'm not saying negative, positively, and we can add some values and contribution to the society for the purpose we have taken part in this world. Let me ask another common questions to the audience, especially the students. Every day we spend time with interacting with your friends, parents, teachers, even going to the market. Definitely you must be coming across with lots of problems happening with your friends or with yourself or in the market. Have you asked any time that have you ever identified any such problems, and after identification have you asked, can you solve it? Is this kind of restlessness is coming to your mind? That why this problem is happening? Can I solve it? Can I have some idea? Is this kind of thought process coming to your mind? How many of this kind of mindset? Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Nobody is thinking in this direction. You are not coming across with any problem in your life. Any kind of problem, personal problem, professional problems. Please raise your hand. Yes, now top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's increasing. But actually everybody has problem. Even you go and ask to Ambani, Mukesh Ambani, Anil Ambani, even you go and ask to Prime Minister, they have their own problems. No human being is devoid of problems. Everybody has their problems. Maybe problem type, problem nature will be different. But everybody has their own problems. Some people speak about the problems, some people will not speak about the problems. But everybody has the problems. Because we live in an emotional world. We live in an environment where these problems are inevitable. If somebody has no problem, that means वो कुछ महात्मा या फिर कोई महापुरुष होगा जो शायद भगवान रूप में यहाँ पाया होगा. Even बुद्ध जी, गौतम बुद्ध, उनको भी तो प्रॉब्लम था. सबको प्रॉब्लम होता है. Even मुझे लगता है भगवान जी के पास कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा. हमें पता नहीं उनके पास कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा. कभी एनकाउंटर हुआ नहीं, उनसे बातचीत हुआ नहीं. उनके पास प्रॉब्लम तो है. और another thing is that you will find problem, you can explain 5 problems, he can explain another 5 problems. It is the pattern. 70 to 80% problems are common in nature. 70 to 80% problems you will find common. You will find a pattern. So, what entrepreneurs do, what innovators do, they develop them, see a pattern. They develop a pattern. And first they identify the problem, then they develop pattern, and they develop a solution which will address this pattern of the problem. And then convert that pattern into a business model. So that solution of one problem will go to in a scale form at the national level, at the international level. So startup innovations are the instrumentals not only for economic growth, or also for the social growth, environmental growth, sustainability aspect is there. And we will interact in detail about this startup and innovation in our country and how youngsters can develop this quality during the academic itself so that they will start their career as an entrepreneur. Now I think time is up, so I will stop my session here. Okay, thank you all.